Welcome to the Outside Media Group where we talk battle rap from top tier, mid tier. Ain't no biasness here. And tonight, me, Caleb, my boy Black Roots from the EBL. We on Charles. What's good, fellas?
What's good? What's good? Y'all doing all right?
Man, just cool, and it's just another day of taking care of business. You feel me?
Real quick, man, I want to say two things. First off, shout out EBL, man, and then rest in peace, my nigga Mike D, man. My homie got shot. So I just want to shout that nigga out, man, real quick.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
But all right, man. So I'm about to crack it off the right way, man. Franchise versus Mack Mel. It's about to go down. Since we last talked, they was able to announce that.
That's a fact, bro.
So a little. Nah, go ahead, bro.
I said I can't wait till the shit's for next week. I'm just editing some shit, adding some few tricks and shit. You know what I mean? It's about to get ugly.
So I mean, a little bit of backstory. This was tried to be booked once before, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be on No Mate.
And that was going to be the surprise battle instead of Loso versus Scotty, which, I mean, Loso and Scotty was a good battle, but this shit might have been insane, yo. Franchise on Gnome.
This battle definitely would have been better in my opinion.
I'm not mad at that.
Shout out to those niggas too, man. They definitely did their numbers too, so shout out to them.
Yeah, they did their thing, but the competition between the Mack Mel franchise would have probably been a better match.
Yeah, it'd have been electrifying.
I can agree with that.
But it's coming, you know what I'm saying? It's still in the works. Actually, it's happening now, so it's all good.
Yeah, that's a fact.
About to say, and honestly, I feel like, and I've said this before, but like whoever wins this battle, that might be one of y'all probably might be about to get that URL push. You feel me? If this was set up for Gnome 8, man, y'all career could take off after this.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro. That's what we definitely looking at. Like, especially that was supposed to be on Gnome 8. Like, we was definitely both looking at it like this was our chance. That's my nigga. Like, a lot of people don't know, but Mack's my actual bro. Like, we talk on the phone like every other day and shit. So, like, originally we wasn't even gonna battle each other, but it's because it was on Gnome, and we need the shot. It's fucking Gnome 8. But shit gonna be crazy, bro. I'm still I got another battle locked in though on URL in October. So I said I got another joint locked in on URL in October too.
You said you got what?
Another joint locked in October too on URL.
That's dope.
Can you talk about it or
not? I can't say who it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much standard, but you got to try.
Yeah, it's a name where it's like he mid-tier. He definitely mid-tier, and if I do what I'm supposed to do against him, I think people will start really giving me the respect that I need.
All I want to know, man, is it going to be a big stage or a small stage?
It's supposed to be, I guess, like the same around. Well, what would you call a small stage? Like, are you still saying an actual stage, like Born Legacy, small stage?
Yeah, Born Legacy is like a small stage. You feel me?
Yeah, it's supposed to be something like that.
Okay, about to say that shit shouldn't be very far off from being announced. You know what I mean? URL likes to roll their shit out pretty good ahead of time to give their machine time to promote and shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. So it's definitely gonna be crazy. Trust me. When y'all hear, what you saying?
My bad. Go ahead, man.
I said it's definitely gonna be crazy though. When y'all hear who the opponent is, y'all gonna be like, "Yo, this it's definitely gonna be," or y'all gonna say it's gonna be my best opponent I've ever had on URL so far.
I mean, yeah.
I went under one of. I think it was after you battled Gaddafi Green. I went in the comments, and I definitely shouted you out and gave you props on the battle. But I threw some names on there that I think would be real good for you. Since we're talking the whole URL push thing, they always put a line of people for you to go through. I kind of call it the URL gauntlet for you to take 3 or 4 battles, and that'll show you that'll get you to where you really trying to go. So I just want to throw a couple of names out there and get your response on them real quick.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
All right, so the first one I had was Banks.
Yeah, that's my bro. I really got a lot of respect for that nigga. Like I think to me, Bangs is one of the top 10 niggas in the game. Like even counting URL niggas, just I don't think he try all the time. But just being a rap like that and freestyle, he's fucking crazy. And that would be even when I talked to Bangs, like he kept it 100 with me. He's like, yo, I would have to write for you, bro. You crazy. But he's a different problem. That'd be something I have to up my game for real. I'd really have to up my shit.
Okay. All right, so the next one I had
animal.
Oh, no, go ahead. Yeah, that's a fact. The next one I had was the next one I had was Fettuccine 20. How you feel about that?
I fuck with Fetty too. We was locked in at one point a URL like when I first got here. After my Brooklyn we was locked in at one point in time, me and Fetty on URL. After right when I was battling Brooklyn Carter, they like right before I battled, they locked me in with Fetty too, and then I don't know what happened after. They said, no, you're not gonna battle him no more. But yeah, that'd be that'd definitely be a nice battle too.
Super fire.
Yeah,
that definitely been super fire to be able to see that one.
Nice. Yeah, his pen's nice. I fuck with Fetty.
All right, so the next one I had was Jack Boy Maine.
That's just like my nigga Mack, bro. We talk all the time too. That's gonna be another one. His performances that would make me up my shit again. You know what I mean? That's another one where the battle's gonna be fucking electrifying, and I gotta be on my A game or he could kill me.
Damn franchise, fuck with everybody. It seemed like.
Crazy.
I had two more, and then whoever got a question after that can go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? But the next one, what was it? I think the next one I had was Gluezy. How you feel about that?
That's a dope matchup too. That's someone I asked for too. Are you alright? I'll definitely battle Gluezy because he's
franchise
nice.
Could be fucking insane. That'd be a lot of punches.
He got a stock where it's like that's the type of name that I need though, because it's like if I do what I do and I wig out, it's like okay, people be like, okay, franchise is nice now. Because what I'm understanding is the people I'm beating, the fans don't really I'm not saying respect them, but don't think they're anything crazy like that. You know what I mean? So that would definitely be dope.
They don't look at them as that much of a challenge.
Exactly.
All right, and so I actually had Chess on the list, but
me too.
I feel like Chess would have to do a couple of things before he would see you, because I wouldn't be able to put my faith 100% in Chess for that to be a good match. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. I definitely appreciate you saying that though.
So the last one I had, and this can be a Summer Madness match right here. Franchise versus Rum Nitty.
That would be fucking crazy. That's another battle where it's like, if I go into the battle, I always keep it honest with myself. You know what I mean? That's why I think where I've like made it to where I've made like I always keep it real myself. That's another killer. I gotta be like better than anything I've ever been in my life. Because like I said, if I'm not 150%, he can kill me.
Yeah, that's why I'm able to because I know I can trust you with like a lot of these battles, because I have yet to see you slack. Like I've never seen you stumble before.
No lacking.
So, that's a fact, bro.
That's the whole thing though. It's like everything I keep saying to all my people, every time I battle, bro, I try to give 150%. Like this, I can't wait, or like hopefully, you know what I mean, if God spares everything the right way, that I get to the point where I'm consistently battling on Summer Madness stages. Because I could bet you all one thing, it's never gonna be, oh, I slipped up this battle, I didn't care. I'm gonna try to kill every one of these niggas. I ain't slipping up.
That's how it's supposed to be, bro. I'm so tired of hearing these. And just to
I'm not motivated, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not motivated, and then niggas have bad battles, and they like, I don't give a fuck. Like speaking of recent events, when Twerk had that interview after DNA, man, I was very upset. I was very, very upset in his reaction to his own performance.
No, I definitely feel you, because I fuck with Twerk. I told Twerk, like, you're one of my favorite battlers right now. Like I said, I always keep it honest. And it's like, he has a chance, in my eyes, like, his star power is so crazy. Like, he has a chance to be one of the best people to ever do this shit. And it's like, you shouldn't give any of these niggas, because I'm going to tell you the truth. I think Twerk is better than most of these niggas, like 95% of these niggas. DNA, if he tried his hardest to me, he would have smoked them. But it's like, you shouldn't give these niggas a chance to even talk that shit to you after. You know what I mean? Like, you should be smoking every one of these niggas after back to back to back to back. But he can get back on the like everybody has a bad night. You know what I mean? So I'm sure you can get back in the shit. Shout out to Twerk too, man.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, let me go ahead and get into what we need to get into, man. So, franchise versus prep dropped last week, I think it was. How'd you feel about the battle, man?
Like I told you before, to keep it honest, like even after I walked off the stage, it's like it felt different. Like I didn't like it. I'm gonna keep it honest. We battled right after Twerk and Mr. Wavy, and like they took all that energy out the room and shit. And just off the jump, how it went down, you could hear like even when Prep was rapping, people was just talking in the background and shit. I just didn't like. I don't know if it was my performance. I watched the battle one time, like I told you. I haven't put it on since. I didn't like it at all.
I mean, about to say, like I've always said, man, over here at the outside of media, we keep it unbiased. I mean, I felt you 30'd him, you know what I mean, convincingly 30'd him. But if I'm being honest, I think that was probably your weakest material since I've seen you on the URL.
That's a fact.
I'm about to say, but I mean, I still can't be mad at that because you did what you need to do, you know what I mean, to get the clear dub. But I mean, I just hope that the next person gets like that extended 30 clip of that work. You feel me?
Yeah, it's supposed to be just like that Badaki shit, bro.
I got a question. And just speaking on behalf, not necessarily behalf of Prep, but just speaking on Prep. He to my knowledge, he was going through like a weird spot. Like he had just had the battle with Big Cannon before that. I want to say, I think he had
Chef
Big Cannon before that. Yeah, Chef Trez before that, right?
Yeah.
And he was doing this thing where he have a fire first round, and then his second and third round be like close to trash. You know. So how did you feel about his material that night?
I don't know. It could be two things. Like it could be, I kind of felt like it wasn't good enough, but I also kind of felt like the crowd didn't give him a chance because, like, even when he first started rapping, like if that was me and the crowd was talking, I would stop rapping right away. Like, yo, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? And he kept rapping while the crowd was talking over the shit. So like, even off the jump, he didn't get the crowd's attention or anything like that. So that could have been it too. Because y'all seen like right after his first round, just me saying that's not enough. That's not enough. I felt like I already won the round. I didn't even spit a bar yet. But I don't know, man. I just think he had an off night. It was probably just an off night, man.
Yeah, and I mean, but like I say, I still feel like you clearly got that win. You know what I mean? I think that I mean, I know that there were the circumstances that the Gnome battle didn't go down, but I still like. I'm glad to hear that you about to get another plate on the URL, man. Because honestly, you're one of the few dudes who can say right now they're arguably undefeated on URL. You know what I mean? 3 battles, Brooklyn Carter, Joe, and Prep, right? That's all of them?
Yeah, that's all of them.
Yeah, I mean, and that's about to say that's a clear win in 2 debatable battles that, well, actually, that's 2 clear wins and a debatable battle that majority seems to have you winning.
Yeah, that's a fact, bro.
That's Badaki Green.
Yeah, about to say, and that was We Go Hard, right?
Mm-hmm. We Go Hard.
About to say, and like you definitely were wilding on him, man.
Jesus Christ.
I appreciate that, bro. That's what I'm trying to like I told you, bro. Like, and even I was saying this shit the other day on the radio with Angry Fan. Like, I honestly feel like it's gonna be I'm gonna win the battle or it's gonna be debatable. You got to keep up with me. Like the way I'm rapping right now, like I'm gonna set the pace, and then we can see if you can keep up with that shit after that. And the best you can do is make the battle debatable. That's how I really feel.
Yeah, and I mean that's a good mentality to have, you know, because like you don't ever want to go into a battle thinking, okay, there's a possibility that I might lose. You know what I mean? Because at that point, you're just like you're kind of just winging it.
Exactly. If you go into a battle like a fight, you go in there thinking you're gonna lose, you might fucking lose.
Right.
But all right. So let me ask this. Like you got this battle that's outside of the URL. You had the Gaddafi battle. Is there anything outside of URL that you've been approached with that you're considering, or what?
Yeah, I got some shit that like I've been talking to people. I want to do this whole like Canada kind of like battle tour shit because there's like a couple of leagues out here in different provinces and shit. So I've been hollering at a couple of them. Like there's one in Montreal, that I might go to before the year ends. There's another one in Thunder Bay, another one in Vancouver. So I'm just trying to do a Canada trip. I got some other shit. I got another one in Cali. I might go to the Riot. Shout out to the Riot because I fuck with them too. I'm supposed to go to the Trap too. I fuck with No Mercy. I still owe him a battle because he was the first person that gave me my shot in New York. So I have to show my appreciation for that. But that's pretty much it.
Did you like so for these Canadian battles? Are you gonna be battling like Canadian dudes out there or what?
Yeah, I think anybody from the league, I guess. Yeah, it could be anybody. Not anybody, pretty much, but yeah, Canadian guys. I don't really
like
know.
that. I'm just asking because like who would you like to see from Canada battle you? I'm about
I
to
don't
say,
really got
I know
any.
you know about the talent out there.
I don't really got any names like that. Like I'm in the Mafia. Shout out to the Mafia. That's my crew out here. Shout out to FT Dub too. So it's like, if it's not anybody from my league, I don't really see like I don't know. I'll just battle anybody. You know, it's not like anybody who's out who's like I think is super crazy like that.
Okay. I
got a question.
I didn't know if you like you know what I mean, like if you were at that point where you're like, okay, I can't take like a name that's lower than this right here because it might hurt my brand. You know what I mean?
No, like the way I look at it, like, yeah, I do think about that when I book battles because I'm on URL. But it's like I always know that if I'm gonna be compensated the right way, I'm not going in any battle. Like even the battle with Gaddafi's nice, you know what I mean? But it's not even about that. It's We Go Hard. I could have slacked off, but I didn't. You know what I mean? So even if it's on a little league, I'm gonna try to snap every time. So I don't really gotta worry about that.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of We Go Hard, my bad. Speaking of We Go Hard, so you've had 2 battles on there, right? On We Go Hard, right?
Yeah, the Brooklyn card was supposed to be Born Legacy, but I couldn't travel because some charges and shit. So, like I missed Born Legacy.
Would you look at We Go Hard as kind of your home away from home type thing?
I don't know. Like I fuck with them. I definitely fuck with them. So a lot of the niggas who battle there, like I've been watching them for a long time, like Steams, Ishmula, Brooklyn Carter, you know, niggas like that. So it's definitely my favorite place to battle in New York. If it's not URL, I could say that, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know about my home.
Let me ask you this, franchise man. So about to say we talked about it earlier. You said you are gonna be watching the RBE Rare Breeds card this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go down the list and see if we can like get your prediction on these battles, man.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we got B-Dot versus Wave.
I got B-Dot 2-1.
Okay. I mean, I'm not mad at that. I got B-Dot 2-1 myself. I mean, I don't think it's impossible that Swave could win being at home.
To be honest, I don't really like these are 2 rappers, like not like 2 rappers I really watch like that, like people I like that. But I just think that B-Dot got more in the ring. And just like I'm not saying every vet, like just speak on the same sort of madness shit, like how some of the vets don't. I'm saying, I just think these niggas don't have it no more. No disrespect to them. You know what I mean? I just think it's a new time and niggas just in advance with the technology and shit. So.
Nah, man, fuck all that. Swave versus franchise. Set it up, man. About to say, but all right. So next we got Ill Will versus Big T.
I got Ill Will, man. I don't think Big T got it. He's another nigga. I don't think he got it anymore.
I mean, I'm definitely not mad at that. You know what I mean? Big T has been pretty subpar. I'm hoping it's his first time on RBE, so I'm hoping he kind of, you know what I mean, like shows up a little bit better.
I hope so too. But I was a fan of Big T back in the day, so it's kind of sad to see it like doing what he's doing now. You know.
Little franchise was running around the crib making them gun sounds and shit.
Blue block that shit.
Yeah, man, I used to fuck
Is
with
it sad that I was actually expecting it to be like, nah, man, because I knew what a gun sounded like by that age. I was type shit. You feel me?
That'd have been fire as fuck.
Yeah, you fucking kill me, bro.
It's just that vibe, man. But all right. So next we got Pat Stay versus Danny Myers.
Pat Stay 2-1.
Okay, you
Yeah.
gotta
No.
explain yourself now. Now we
Not
getting into
not because he's from Canada. Let me tell you this. If you ask anybody that I chill with, I've always said Pat Stay's nice, but he's not my type of battler. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm not giving him that. I've never been on his side for anything. You know what I mean? So it's not because he's from Canada. I just don't think Danny's nice like that. That's all that it is. And I think Pat on his A game.
I don't think Danny's nice like that. I don't.
Oh, all right. Like, and then now we gotta see franchise versus Danny, yo. See who punches better.
I really tried to holler at him. He said he's busy and shit. So I don't know. But
Danny don't want that smoke. That's what franchise saying.
Franchise saying Danny ducking him, yo.
I don't think he want that smoke either. In New York, it'd be crazy for him. He has a chance in Cali though, but New York, nah.
Oh, all right.
How you 5'4", got a ball head and still ducking?
Come on, yo. Anyway, all right, man. So we got next we got Iron Solomon versus Big K.
Big K. I could be biased because I actually fuck with Big K more of my style and shit. And just on RBE too, like they love him on RBE. I think he's hard to beat on that league. So I'm definitely gonna give him that battle for sure.
I mean, I'm not mad at that because but like he was what was his last RBE? He's coming off a couple losses on RBE though.
John the Don was his last RBE.
Yeah, and then before that it was O-Red.
Oh yeah, O-Red. Yeah, O-Red.
He lost to John.
Yeah, he lost to John.
Yeah, I got him losing to John. I don't even.
He
like
won
John
the first round, but he lost the back two. I think that's the general consensus.
Oh word. But just like I said, it could be biased. I'm not really a fan of Iron like that. I've never really been an Iron Solomon fan.
I mean, yeah, about to say, yeah, I understand that. All right, well, King Los versus Head Ice.
Head Ice. I don't know if King Los got. I haven't seen anything. I haven't personally seen anything or any type of actual battle rap bars. I don't think that he's gonna be able to adapt and jump in the ring with someone who's been around for so long. You know what I mean? Like I think Head Ice is gonna school him and really show him that it's different. Like you can't just hop from that type of shit and then hop in this battle rap shit and think you're gonna fuck shit up.
I mean, that's kind of like that was my thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, because fucking say like Head Ice isn't the most lyrical guy. You know what I mean? No one will ever say that. But he actually battle raps. I haven't seen any recent footage from Melos like battling. So I don't know, man. I don't know what to expect with that. I'm gonna keep it real. That's probably my least anticipated battle of the night. And
it's gonna be exciting though. It's definitely gonna be exciting because King Los, like he's a rapper hopping in the ring, so people definitely want to see it. I want to see it just because I've never seen a battle before. Just off that.
Quick question, just off of current events. How'd you feel about the switch out? Because we all know originally it was supposed to be Daylight and King Los, and then they switched it kind of at the last minute. So how'd you feel about that?
I think that battle probably would have been a little more. It would have been not a little more. It would have been different because Daylight's more of like a pen guy, you know. When he raps, he kind of raps like he's a pen rapper, if you want to say, for music and shit. So that would have been a more type of interesting battle for people who like pen and shit. You know what I mean? But I kind of like the Head Ice and Low shit because I want to see how Ice is going to talk to him.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be an interesting style clash dynamic. But, all right, so Murder Mook versus A Verb.
I was talking about this battle the other day, and I don't know who to pick because the last few times I've seen A Verb, I used to fuck with A Verb too. I used to think A Verb used to be one of the best niggas out. I haven't seen him perform good in a long time. My question with Murder Mook is, I don't know if he still has it. Like if he can still jump in the ring right now and do that shit.
So it's not about like you're not saying I can't pick because they're both so good. It's I can't pick because I don't really like either of them right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I
just don't like.
So how'd you feel?
In my opinion, I'm not gonna lie.
You say you think Verb's gonna win?
We gonna talk. You wildin'. We gonna talk about that later. But I was gonna ask franchise.
Say infinitely less.
I was gonna ask franchise. How did you feel about Verb's last performance against Twerk?
I thought he lost clearly.
Oh, you dirty motherfuckers!
Yeah, we gonna
I
check this
thought
nigga. What's up?
I thought he clearly lost the battle.
All right. Well, anyway, so
You thought hold up, you thought Averb won? You thought Averb beat Twerk?
Averb
Nah,
got
that's
the first
he
and the
said it
second,
earlier.
man.
He said
So
it
hold
earlier.
on. What was the hottest line of the battle?
I'd about to say probably the it was probably the either one of their versions of the Showtime, because I don't count the hoodie thing as a line. It was a prop. It was definitely moment of the battle, but I don't know if I can
Right,
say
right.
that was like a hot battle rap bar. You know what I mean?
What
Because it was
about the
like
bow? Yes, it is. That shit.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's
Like it would
Showtime.
probably be either that, but Verb's, in my opinion, Verb's Showtime was slept on like by the fans, not by the people in the building, because they were reacting to it. But I fucked with his Showtime. You feel me?
Oh, okay, I definitely hear you on that.
I
I
mean,
thought
I'm
Twerk.
about to
All I'm
say, and
saying
the
is,
way I said it, I don't think it's a clear win. It's the same thing. Verb and Twerk is just like Iron and Nitty. It's someone who's really good at punchlining versus someone who's really good at rapping. And whatever you prefer, whatever style you prefer, that's who you think won. That's how I
mm,
Yeah, I
feel.
guess.
I disagree. I disagree. But like I said, we're gonna talk about that later.
Hey, yo, Dre, man, come about to say, oh man, Dre left me here with the Wolves. All right, but so what you got is battle of the night franchise. What do you think? Who's gonna be the battle of the night?
Um, I think the Pat Stay shit. Pat Stay and Danny Myers.
Okay, and who you think gonna have performance of the night?
Let me see. I think they're gonna. Well, yo, everyone loves Mook. So just off the shock value of it is by itself, him just coming back and battling, I think he'll
Yeah.
get it.
And then
Damn, man,
if
I'm gonna
Verb
keep it
beats
real.
him,
I hope they don't give it to him just off the fact of, oh, he's back. You know what I mean?
that's the thing about Verb. You either really love Verb or you really hate Verb. There's no in between people about when I'm not Verb. I mean Murder Mook. There's no in between people when it comes to Murder Mook.
Yeah, that's a fact. I've never really liked Murder Move, to be honest.
Franchise, just another question for you, real quick, because I asked this to niggas last night and I got a different answer. I just want to get your opinion on it. So you know about Verb and the fact that he's been chasing Lux for like the past 5 years, right?
Yeah,
If he beats Mook, do you feel like he deserves Lux after that?
I do.
I guess like I don't know. Like I kind of look at shit different because from hearing what you're saying now, it's like I guess people look at it like that. Like what Lux is the greatest battle ever. Is that what people say? What people think?
I mean, that's the kind of the general consensus. That's what I get from when I talk to people.
Yeah, when I hear that, it's just like okay, if we're gonna put it like that, then I guess yeah, I guess so. Like, but my eyes when I hear that, like I don't think Lux is the great bat. I no disrespect to him. I don't think Lux is the
Mhm.
best bat ever though. Like, how could you be the best battler ever, but you don't hop in the ring consistently and battle the niggas who are hot right now? You can't be. You know what I mean? Because if, to my opinion, if Lux was on the URL and he battled, like say all these guys are on their A game, Av, then Twerk, then Rum Nitty, back to back to back, he's not gonna look like the same Lux. You know what I mean? Then you can ask the question. Back in the day, yeah, you could say that him and Mook, but I don't know why people would put them as the best now, where they haven't proved themselves against the niggas that are the best now. But if they're saying that, I guess
I
yeah,
wouldn't
after
say
Mook,
that I wouldn't say that they're all the way the best, but they definitely like their legend is solidified. So that's why I
yeah,
say that.
that's definitely a fact. Of course, it's solidified. They're definitely legends. But I don't know. This
My
might
whole
just
thing
say they're the greatest ever.
Verb is out to clearly solidify his legend, and so hence why he's chasing Mook right now, and why he's been
Yeah, that's a
chasing
fact.
Lux. I would feel that would be the reason why
Yeah, that's a
he
fact. I
should
see if
get
you
Lux
look at
after
it
that.
like that, I definitely see that. If he beats Mook, you should definitely get Lux. If you're gonna look at legendary stats, Lux is the only person left.
Yeah.
Mm.
let me ask this, man. With the franchise, with the recent controversy that's been going on because of Summer Madness, you know what I'm saying? I got a two-part question here. First off, how do you feel about Smack saying that they're probably about to like relook at docking battlers' pay based off of if they give a lackluster performance or choke or whatever, you know what I mean?
Um, yeah, I heard him say that. I watched the T-Top interview when he was talking about that shit too. I don't really got like any judgment on that part specifically. Like, I just think like if niggas is not performing, they shouldn't be getting. And I ain't talking about anybody specific, but if niggas is not performing, they shouldn't be getting the chances or the looks they're getting. You know what I mean? Because it's niggas who are hungry now. But
yeah, I understand. All right, and the second part is, I mean, there's a lot of talk about URL bringing back the Ascension card, and I mean, let me start off by saying, like, I've seen some people say, "Oh, put franchise on there," and I mean, I don't agree with that because like Ascension is kind of like you're on your last leg in the URL. You know what I mean? But
Niggas made it that. Niggas
I'm about
made
to
it that,
say,
but it wasn't supposed to be that.
so who would you like to see on Ascension? Like who? Well, not like to see, but who do you think
Yeah, I was
right
about to say
now
that's kind of
deserves
contradictory.
an Ascension battle?
there's like a pool of battlers. You're gonna like or no, it's out to anybody.
Well, let me about to say we had a list that we looked at. Let me pull it up real quick.
Let me hear the list.
And tell me if you agree on these battlers. So let's see. First was Jack Boy.
No
Oh,
way,
wow,
you
man.
shouldn't be on that.
Why
No.
was I not in the room when this conversation was had? I'm mad already.
Oh no, we
Nah.
talked about this like yesterday. About to say because Jack Boy he's coming off of a win, but it was still a
2 wins
subpar
back to back.
performance. What?
2 wins back to back.
No, he
Just beat
didn't. He
None,
didn't
and
beat
before that he
Jerry
beat Jay
West.
West. That
Fuck
nigga
out
beat
of
the
here.
shit out of Jay West. What are you talking about?
Stop it.
You know what? We're gonna end up
Stop
arguing,
it.
and I don't want to do this on recording, so I'm gonna let you continue with the list.
Nah, there's no way to Ascension, man. That boy's fucking crazy. He might have had some performances where it's not the same as the one he had against Fetty, but
And that's
definitely
my whole thing. Like Jack Boy, I feel like he hit his peak very early, and he hasn't like measured up since then. Like he lost to Young Cannon. I mean, I'm not gonna say like he clearly lost to Jerry West, but consensus says that he lost. And then he
But if you
he
talk to a
beat
different crowd of people say you won. Just saying.
yeah, it's a fact.
But and then like that's all I'm saying. Like I think he needs to like work on his penmanship a little bit more, in my opinion. Like he's got the performance down, in my opinion, like the performance, all of that type of thing. I just think he needs to like maybe push his pen a little bit more, and I think he'll be like A1. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Does
definitely
he
hear you
need
on
to
that.
push his pen, or does he need to dumb his pen down? Because I catch everything
Yeah,
he said.
I've heard people say he needs to dumb his pen down. Well, people like I've talked to like staff on URL sometimes say he needs to dumb it down a little bit.
I was about to say, people think Jack is going over people's heads.
I've heard that.
I just think that like he's created this persona, you know what I mean? Kind of like,
he has an
I hate
accent.
this analogy, but
I
it's
wouldn't.
like wrestling. Like I feel like a lot of fans don't want to like him, you know what I mean? Because of this like image he's portrayed online, and I think that plays a part of it. And Twerk is getting to be the same way at this point.
That definitely that definitely has a part to do with it too.
But all right, so let's go to next, man. We got Holmesy to God.
I don't like this list already. I'm mad.
No.
Don't like this list.
Holmesy just died, man. Come on, man.
I don't think he
didn't. He might have won the first round, but he clearly lost to Big Cannon, man.
And the way people made it, the way people made it seem was that he got bodied, and when you watch it on camera, it does not look like that.
All I'm about to say, whenever me and Dre talked about this list, the thing was like, and we didn't even make it like everyone else, where like, oh, it's all the people who are losing. Like, because if you look at the first Ascension, like Young Cannon was on there, Cortez was on there, Real Deal was on there. Yeah. Like these aren't guys that had really been losing. Like it's just like, hey man, the URL, like you're not getting to the next level either because you're not winning or because like the URL isn't pushing you. So go show out here and maybe you can get that push. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a fact.
The thing. I don't even think that was supposed to be that type of card. Like people really made it that card. People made Ascension look like, oh, this is all the shitty battle rappers, and let's put all the shitty battle rappers and see who are the best, so you can put some more people on the card. And
what do you think the theme of the card was supposed to be then?
I think it was just supposed to be a card of people that don't get the respect that they need. So this was in order to build their respect level.
And I'm about to say, and that's like how I feel here. You know what I mean? Like, okay, when I say Holmesy had like a great battle against Joe. You feel me? And then from there, he went to the Craig Lamar battle, and that was a debatable battle. And then like he clearly lost to Big Cannon. You know what I mean? So like this would give him, like, if he wins here, maybe like he'll be able to level up off this. You know what I mean? Because look at, like, you had Dot and Mo Mula. Like, Dot beat the shit out of Mo Mula. And I mean, his circumstances didn't allow him to get booked for a while after that. But like he would have gotten pushed, you know what I mean? Young Cannon beat the shit out of Moneybags, and he went and got Jack Boy. He's like doing a little URL run right now. Cortez beat the shit out of Prez Mafia. He was able to get O-Red off the strength of that.
And he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. But yeah, all right, so next, our streets.
Yeah, I think he deserves the Ascension.
Yeah, I was just about to agree with that.
What about Young X?
Yeah, I think he's about Ascension.
I think he deserves Ascension. I wouldn't be mad at it though.
I don't know, man. The kitchen was pretty clean when they left the DMV. I'm gonna keep real with you.
I fuck with Young X though. I actually like, he's nice.
I'm about to say, I don't dislike Young X. Like, he's just got a couple of things he needs to work on, and he could like get some plates. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh man, this one's about to piss both of y'all off. But hear me out first, man. So I got Gaddafi Green, but it's like, it's not because he's bad. It's because I feel like the URL isn't really like giving him the respect he deserves, right? So he had the battle with Glue Easy, and he that was, I thought he did pretty well that battle. Like, people feel Glue won, which I'm not mad at, but then what was next after that? He had a did he battle Cali Smooth? I know
he battled Cali Smooth after me. He battled Cali Smooth after me.
Yeah, okay. So he did. I remember we were talking about it the other night, and I couldn't remember because I know it was Fetty and Gaddafi versus Cali Smooth and Grizz. Yeah. So and then he had another one-off battle. Has it already happened yet? Him and Fetty were against like two other people, I remember.
No, but in Cali, it wasn't Gaddafi and Fetty. It wasn't a 2-on-2. They did singles. It was
Fetty that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like I just remember, like, I was like, okay, they took the Golden Squad and put them like singly against the West Coast dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, like, I just don't think they're giving like Gaddafi like his shot, and maybe if he kills somebody on here, he could actually
I don't think Gaddafi's an Ascension rapper. And give him a look, so Ascension would be a good card to give him his look so he can spaz.
Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel about like a lot of these guys. Okay, what about Tech 9?
Tech 9's trash.
Hey, yo, Black, do you agree with that? About to say, we were saying that like it could be Tech 9 versus Charlie Eclipse as the main event of Ascension. You know what I mean?
Nah, Tech 9's shit.
God bless, man. Tech 9 versus Franchise. Don't set it up, actually. But
well, you guys think Tech 9's nice right now?
I don't think Tech 9's nice, but part of it I feel like is Tech 9 is not being himself. Like, he went away for however many years, and he came back against gyms, and he had fucking like 2 props. And then he went to Gucci and tried to do some like lyrical 1974 shit that didn't work for him, and he just got his ass handed to him. So I mean, I feel like he might be doing a little bit better if like he would like go back to what he used to do. You know what I mean? Which I was never a huge Tech 9 fan, but like his thing was like performance and like talking being like funny. Actual like street shit and like being funny with it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
if you think that,
go ahead.
Yeah, I'll ask him. Do you think that there's a possibility that these niggas are just too old and they don't have it anymore? And I would ask you,
I do.
What vets do you actually think are performing?
You said what vets?
Yeah, what like vets are performing. If you think any are.
I mean, give me like a list of some people you consider like vets. You know what I mean? Because I know like I could say like in my opinion, Danny Myers like still performs, but he might not be considered like vet tier. You know what I mean? Because he only been like battling since like 2013 on the main stage.
Yeah, I guess so. Like
But
I'll
like
put
I'm
like
about to say, I don't think Swave is. I don't think Math is. I don't think that Tech Nine is. Not Clips. Verb kind of is to me. John's doing what he's supposed to be doing. So is Hollow. Arsenal has been shit. Fucking. Who else? Who else is there? I'm trying to think who else that there really is from that era that's
Big
still
T,
battle.
trash.
Yeah, Big T is ass. Who
And I'm not
else?
saying all of them. There's just a lot of them are not performing, but some of them still are. Like I
I
think
mean,
Tay Rock still
here's the
performs.
thing. Like, and I've sometimes I attribute it to what I like to hear, which I like to hear. Like, I like bars. You know what I mean? And like a lot of these guys, like the Tech Nines, the Big T's, the Swave Sevens, like they're not bar heavy guys. So I'm just like, eh. Like you made a whole roundabout sounding tough, and I mean, I believe that you would probably beat the shit out of this guy, but you weren't rapping very well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
But let's see. I'm trying to think who else. Maybe about to say Daylight has always been kind of a fucking character. Diz hasn't been good in a minute.
Yeah,
Cortez is just he's Cortez. He's always gonna be Cortez.
yeah. Protest. He always does his thing. He does his job.
Yeah, exactly. Surf. We saw what Surf is doing, man. He's still the same person. Rock has been doing what he's supposed to be doing mostly. He's been doing pretty well.
That's definitely a fact. Like I said, it's not all of them. I just think it's like most of them are not doing this. They don't got. I don't think they don't got it no more.
I was about to say I saw the best good I've ever seen when he battled Tay-Rock. But
Yeah, that's
yeah,
a
I mean, I
fact.
definitely agree with you. A lot of these guys, they're just like they like and maybe it's also because like as fans we want to see the next big thing, you know what I mean? Like the new exciting talent take over. But like I like to believe that if you are nice, then I'm gonna give you your props, you know what I mean? Like Math versus
Yeah.
Ill Will, that was the best Math that I've ever seen in my life. Like I don't know, but I mean, I do believe that it is the time of the new guys. You know what I mean? Like yourself, A Ward, B Dot, Geechee. You know what I mean? Like guys like that,
Yeah.
Loso. Like there's a lot of like new and exciting characters that are making waves out here, and I do think that it's time for like a lot of these guys to sit down. You know what I mean? Because you're just taking money out of the league pockets for subpar performances, and you're taking up spots that could be used to better cultivate talent. Like
Yeah.
do like the Undertaker or something, you know what I mean? Like go in a battle, which I kind of respect Tech for that, even though I know he didn't intend on doing that. For just like putting over one of the new guys, like, hey, he beat the shit out this old guy. You know what I mean?
Trust me. At least let the culture keep going on, bro. Pass it on to the new niggas.
Exactly. So I mean, I'm about to say, I wouldn't be mad at like I don't know, man. Like maybe one of his last. I would like to see him like get back to being a fraction of as good as he was, and then have B Magic's last battle versus you. You know what I mean? Pass the torch type of thing, just for
B
that punching
Magic's crazy,
style.
bro. Trust me, B Magic in his prime was fucking crazy.
But yeah, man. I don't think there's a whole lot else to talk about, man. We got franchise versus Mack Mel coming up, man. What's the date on that card?
That's August 26th, bro. It's in Virginia, Richmond. You know what I mean?
All right, and about to say, are they going to be streaming it, or is it just going to be like?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I could definitely find that out and let you know, but I'm not sure.
All right. Well, I mean, either way, I hope that they drop the footage in a timely manner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope you feel me. There's definitely some names on that card that could make it crazy.
That's
I mean,
a fact, bro.
there's Drugs versus 40 Bars. I'm anticipating them to hopefully do pretty well. Steams and Jack Boy, yourself and Mack Mel.
Yeah, Ryder and Cuban's gonna be fire too.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
But yeah,
crazy.
man. So all right, franchise, man. We definitely appreciate you coming in, showing love to the platform. You feel me?
Man, you
And
already know, man. I appreciate the love, man. FD
I was
Dub,
about
Beast
to
Mode
say,
Mafia shit.
as soon as the battle comes out, or as soon as like you get done with the event, whatever we hear, we'll have you come back on, talk about your battle, talk about the event overall, especially if there's no stream. You know what I mean? We got to get that
Yeah,
exclusive.
that's a fact, bro. I said I appreciate the love as usual. So anytime you guys want me to come on, just holler at me, bro.
Oh, that's a fact, man. But yeah. So everybody that's listening, man, go ahead, go check. If you're not familiar with franchise, I don't know how, but go get hip. You know what I mean? About to say
No
the
lacking,
boys
bro.
moving, facts, no lacking. The boys out here moving. And then about to say be watching for him to be announced on an October URL card.
That's a fact, bro.
Hey, yo, man, can before we get out of here, franchise, could I get you to give a shout out to the whole Outsider Media Group real quick, man?
You already know, man. Shout out to Outsider Media Group. You know what I mean? I've been fucking with y'all. Y'all been putting in work. I appreciate all the love you've been showing me, man. No lacking.
Hey, yo, salute, dog.
You already know, bro.